I'm Brian, and that's Jeremy, and every week on PSVR,
This week,
we take a look at the new VR games that are coming to the PlayStation Store this week.
we gather up all the videos we could find, all the descriptions we can plagiarize, and we condense them down into the short video for you.
Sometimes we look at delayed games, updates, DLC, or new game announcements.
So without further ado, here's PSVR This Week.
No! Ow! Ow!
There's nowhere to run, and nowhere to hide as zombies climb up the walls, hoping to satisfy their appetite for brains. The only way to survive is to reload your guns, destroy all the furniture in the room, and throw everything you can find to take them down. And we mean anything. Face off against starving zombies and bosses in fully destructible environments across the globe. In the VR action defense game, throw anything.
Danger, danger.
Vigilante Ranger is an intense tower defense VR game that'll transport you to a dystopian future where the machines have taken control of the world. Travel tower by tower, each one with its respective weapon, where the player must stop the enemy's hordes. Complete all the missions from all the stages and defeat all of the menacing bosses to become the savior of humanity. According to the Harmonix Twitter feed, Auntie, along with some kind of content update, will be getting 8 new songs this week. 4 will be free, and 4 will come in the form of paid DLC. No exact date was mentioned, but if Harmonix is lining up this update to coincide with their Oculus Quest launch, you could expect to see the DLC hit the store as early as this Tuesday, the 28th. Curious Tale of the Stolen Pets is a charming little puzzle game by the team over at Fast Travel Games. It released in November of last year on the PlayStation Store, but just recently got picked up by superstar PlayStation VR publisher Perp Games for a physical release. In Europe, anyway. For anyone outside of Europe, make sure to hit up the Perp website to guarantee your copy, no matter where you live. When Dimension Hunter launched on PC, it was met with some mixed reviews. It was selling for about $20, only took about 90 minutes to get through, but had some fun power-ups and striking comic book-inspired visuals. So what happened to the PlayStation VR version that was originally supposed to be here by Q4 2017? Well, according to the developers, they're currently working on the bigger, better sequel, Dimension Hunter 2, which will actually come packed with an improved version of Dimension Hunter 1 for free. So it's still coming, but there's no release window to announce quite yet. With so many great PlayStation VR games on the way, you're going to need some extra cash to pay for them all. So this week we're giving away a $50 PSN gift card. It doesn't matter where you live, the card will be for your region in the maximum value that $50 can buy. So, how do you enter? It's easy. Just leave your PSN name in the comments below, along with the region you live in, and we'll choose one winner at random on this week's episode of PSVR Gamescast Live, which airs every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Multiple entries will be disqualified.
So what do you think? Are they in the club?
These two? I'd say they earned it.
Then let me be the first to welcome you into the League of Thieves.
You and a partner on a companion app take down a series of high-profile heists. Utilize gadgets to infiltrate heavily guarded facilities as the crafty thief in VR, and as a clever hacker on a mobile device, you have to breach through security systems to clear the way for the thief. Cooperation and trust will be needed to sneak past the guards, hack their laser grids, crack safes, and much more.
Might just be the first job of many.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of PSVR
This week. We'll be back next week to keep you up to date on all the VR games coming to the PlayStation Store.
But keep in mind that no one outside of Sony really knows what games are coming when.
But we'll do our best to keep you up to date each and every week on PSVR This Week.